your home is really not that hard once you get over the mountain of getting it all organized and clearing out all the clutter. That's the first step, in fact. You need to get into all your closets and all your cupboards and your drawers and on all your countertops and surfaces in your entire home and find a place for everything. Once you find a place for everything, it's really easy to keep the home. I mean, it only takes a few minutes every day and you can just wipe things down and there's nothing you have to move out of the way. And plus you can find all the things that you need when you need them. You don't have to waste a whole bunch of time looking for things. So it's a good thing, but it is going to take time and it is going to be a lot of work. So if you can bear with me and you can come through my home and I'll show you how to deeply clean each and every nook and cranny in your home and get control of your whole environment, you're going to have a very, very easy job ahead of you after that is mastered. So if you can bear with me and work with me on this, I think we can do it. We're going to start in the kitchen because the kitchen is the heart of the home. It's where we cook all of our meals and the family gathers together. So I want to show you how to organize and clean, deeply clean the kitchen. And right here I have my pie plates and my bowls, and they're all organized real nicely in my cabinets. And now I know right where to find them when I need them. One way to organize spices in your kitchen is to buy mason jars or use old ones that you might have laying around the house. It looks really nice on a shelf like this. I did this several years ago and it has been a real beautiful display in a kitchen. So I made little labels for each of the jars and I put a piece of packing tape over the top of them, and that makes it so that the labels don't wash off. If you want to clean your jars off, the labels don't get all cruddy. So I just put all my different spices on the rack here, and I even put them like that in my cabinet. I'll show you. Now it's time to get started. We're going to take everything out of each and every one of the cabinets. Now don't overwhelm yourself. You don't need to do every cabinet in one day. I mean, it's nice if you can get it out of the way, but some of us have a lot of other things to do in a day, so just pick one cabinet to do each day. This is my spice cabinet. The first thing I need to do is decide where I want everything in my kitchen. For now, this is where I have my spices, and I think I'm going to keep them here. This is a good spot for them. You have to make that decision for yourself. The first step is to remove everything from the cupboard. When cleaning in a kitchen, you need to think about grease, because there's a lot of grease. You're cooking and the grease gets in the air and it sticks on your ceiling and all your light fixtures and all your cabinets. And even inside your cabinets too, because sometimes you have your cabinets open and the grease gets in there too. So you want to use a nice degreasing solution. Like I use just regular dish soap. And I just squirt that in a bucket and I add hot water. And then I cleanse my surfaces. When cleaning a kitchen, you need lots of rags. I just have these old yucky rags. It really doesn't matter. Just dip it in there, the solution, and wring it out good and start cleaning. You want to get into every nook and cranny. So I just take my rag and I wipe right inside of all these little places and the outside as well. And I wipe the walls down. Here on this side of the cabinet, you want to wipe off your doorknobs and gently scrub the entire door. Fingerprints leave grease spots, usually around where people open up cabinets. A lot of times you'll see it on the inside of there. You want to scrub that off really nice. And a lot of times you'll see, this is where we get a lot on these white cabinets. The boys will open up a cabinet and there'll be like black dirt all the way around there. So I just take the rag and just clean all the way around. Get that all done real nice. Now it's time to put everything back in the cabinet. When you're putting things back in the cabinet, make some decisions on where you want to put things so you know where to find them. I like to put all the spices that I use when I'm cooking a meal, I like to put those on one shelf. And all the ones that I use when I'm baking something, I like on another shelf, so that when I'm going to bake or cook, I can go there and find exactly what I need when I need it. But before I put it on the shelf, I want to take a damp cloth and wipe it all off so it's nice and clean. It's all done, and it looks so nice. Come and see. Now that we've finished cleaning up one cabinet, which only took me about 10 minutes, there's many more to go. But I want you to focus on cleaning one cabinet at a time. If it's too overwhelming to do the whole entire kitchen in one day, just pick 1 or 2 cabinets to do in one day. And eventually, after several days, you'll have all the cabinets cleaned out and all your drawers cleaned out. Make sure to look for crumbs in your drawers, vacuum those out and clean those out and put everything back in. And soon enough, you'll be ready for the next step, which is detailing the appliances and the light fixtures and the walls. So stay tuned until we get back together next week for another lesson on cleaning and keeping your home.